Gwion, just shy of 2 weeks now into the new season. How are you enjoying being back at it?
Yes, obviously it's nice to get a break in the summer, but yeah, it's been good to come back in. Obviously, tough pre-season, but we're underway now, and hopefully we can pick up a few good results.
We've spoken to a few of the 18 signings who came in over the summer. How was it for you being an existing player with so many new faces arriving almost at once?
I think as you get older, you get used to it. Different teams, obviously a lot of teams rebuild, so we kind of knew what was going to happen in the summer. So we were ready for a lot of people to come in a short space of time. So I think the Gaff has done well to get so many in on that first day, and obviously a few others have come in and added to the group. So it's been good, and we're still just kind of building and still getting to know each other. So I think as the season goes on now, we'll get better and better.
And how was it for you working under the gaffer, given that obviously when you arrived last season, it was under the previous regime?
Yes, obviously I've worked with a lot of different managers over my career, so it's nice to see different ideas, different training sessions, and like a different approach. So no, it's been good. I think all the lads are enjoying it. Sessions are good, and we're working hard on the training pitch, and the performance on the pitches have been good. I think a bit unlucky, and I think this week now we've worked on the negatives and worked on the positives we got. So hopefully going to Saturday now we're ready to go.
Looking back on last Saturday's game, not the result we wanted, but notable improvements, especially going forwards.
Yeah, I think first half we were good. We kept the ball well. There wasn't too much that we did wrong, really. I think maybe try and move the ball quicker and get the ball forward a bit quicker. But we had chances. Another day they go in and it could be a different story. But I think we've worked on it this week now. So hopefully Saturday we can get a few goals and get our first win of the season.
What was the mood like in the dressing room after the game? Because a defeat didn't feel like a fair outcome.
No, obviously no one likes losing the game, but yeah, I think obviously your head's a bit down after the game. Obviously we had chances, we should have been more ruthless to score them. So I think we're itching to get our first win because we're working hard in training. We've seen some good stuff over the pre-season, and we've seen some good little bits in the first few games. So I think it's just putting them all together now, and I think it will come.
Does that feeling of injustice almost fuel the fire looking ahead going into the next couple of games?
Yeah, like I said, no one likes losing, so we're working hard in training, and I think it will just add more to us to try and get that first win and hopefully go on a run then.
I suppose it must be encouraging for you and the lads knowing that you can go out and put on a performance against, a tough opposition.
Yeah, I think like we see it in training every day. We've seen it in pre-season. We've got some good players and we do some really good stuff in training. So it's just taking that and producing it on the pitch now.
3 games in the first 7 days of the season, but without a midweek game this week. Has it been beneficial having extra rest and recovery opportunities as well as more time on the training ground, or is it almost you want to be thrown back into the next game as soon as possible?
A bit of both, really. I think you're just looking forward to the next game to try and put it right and obviously get off the mark. But yeah, it's important to, if it's the afternoons going into the next day, you're feeling your body and doing the right recovery stuff to make sure you're ready to go.
We talk about being ready to go. The tough tests keep on coming with a trip to Doncaster Rovers this Saturday. What are your thoughts going into that one?
I think obviously they ended the season really well last year. There's no hiding from it. They're a good side. I've worked under Grant McCann before, and I know what his teams are like, and there'll be another good test again. I think it's not really an easy game, really. I think every game we go into this year is going to be a tough game, so we've got to be ready to go. I think you can't go into any game thinking it's going to be easy, so it'll be another tough test on Saturday, and I think from the work we've done this week, we're more ready to go, and hopefully that'll be our first win.
You touched on it there, the way they ended the season. I think it was 12 unbeaten in the league before losing out in the playoff semi-finals. It just shows that how strong they can be on their day.
Yeah, I think obviously it's away from home as well, so it'll be a tough game. The way they ended the season last year, they just started knocking wins out every week, so they'll be a good side. Last year they kept the ball well, pressed high, and they had good quality, which showed with how they ended the season. So I think we've got to be ready for it, which we will be, And if we do what we've been doing in training and what we've worked on in pre-season and produce on the pitch, there's no reason why we can't start getting our own wins and building off that.